variation of this LCA. We yeah, LCA in binary tree. So the fourth variation is this, that we are this time given with root, but this time we are not given with just two nodes. We are this time given with a vector basically. And this vector is like, it could have two nodes or it could have one node, and it could even have more than two nodes. So this time, this is the question all about. So before approaching this question, let's make some observations by these given four examples itself. I can ask first tree, uh, that is which is 3, 5, 6, 2, 7, 4, 1, 0, and 8. In this first tree only, we are given with nodes as 4 and 7. Basically, it is a vector. So, and it's 4 and 7. So, we know that when it is in the same subtree, then its LCA would be the root of the subtree. So, its answer is simply 2. Now, next observation comes, it as it is the same the way we were doing before only. So this example is pretty much similar to all our previous questions. Now comes the second part, means the second example. Again, the tree is similar. I'll make it again. Let's just that. So again, this time the tree is similar as it was before, but the node is just one node. And just recall that when in our previous question, when there was only one node given to us, and at that moment, what we were doing, we were simply returning null. Here the node is just one. Means when there was only three given to us, not the few, then we were simply returning null as answer, because it's about LCA, that is lowest common ancestor. When there are no two nodes, then how we could find out which is the common among them? But this time it's simply different, that even we are given with just one node, then you need to return that node itself. See, here we are given with one, and we need to return this one as the answer, the way it's here. So a second observation has been made at this time. Now comes up with the third example. In this example, we are given with basically four nodes. The tree is again the same, but this time we are given with four nodes. So again the tree is 3, 5, 6, 2, 7, 4, 1, 0, and 8. Now the nodes are simply 7, 6, 2, and 4. Now let's recall our previous examples of previous questions of LCA. What we were doing at that time was that in those questions, when we are encountering with this means two nodes P and Q in the similar tree, then at that moment of time, our LCA was simply its root, that is here 2. And now again at the same subtree, then its LCA will be its root, that is 5 here. So our answer is simply 5 here. So it's pretty much similar to our previous questions only. The only thing which we can observe at this moment of time is that when we are given with just one single node, then rather than returning null, as we were returning in previous questions, we need to return that node itself. So now let's come with this fourth example. Now in this fourth example, It's like we are given with the whole tree as the node area. Basically not area but vector here. Not vector. Okay, so it's 3, 5, 6, 2, 1, 0, 8, 7, 4. And this time our node is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is basically this whole tree. Means we need this also, this also, this one, this one, this one. Basically the whole subtree. It's not subtree but whole tree is required. So at this moment of time, if we are doing like that, 7, 4 will be having 2 as LCM, 6 and 2 will be having 5 as LCM, 0 and 8 will be having 1 as LCM, 5 and 1 will be having 3 as LCM. And 3 is the only node which won't have any LCA, so we'll return 3 as answer. So this is the fourth observation we made in this question. If there could be given with any number of nodes in that particular vector, we need to do it exactly the same we were doing in our previous question. We just need to change one condition, and that condition is when we are encountering with a single node, then also we don't need to return null, but we need to return the node itself. So for that part, there is a little bit modification in the question. So here it means in the solution, which is here. See, uh, if root is not equal to means if root is not there, that is root is equal to null. That means we will when we will be returning root, then it will be automatically returned as null. Or if here I have used the find function of the vector basically, and its time complexity is similar, simple order of n. We could have used here unordered set also, but the thing is, in unordered set, if it's not in its worst case, then it's simply order of 1. But in its worst case, it's again order of n only. So rather than using a unordered set, I prefer to use this vector only because here the time complexity of the nodes is 10 raised to power 5, 4. So at this moment, there is no necessity of using another vector, not vector but another container basically, which could give us order of 1 time complexity. So that's why vector works fine here. So at this moment of time, what we have done modification here is we are finding that particular root in this node, and if we encounter that root in this node's vector, then we will simply return that. Basically, this sorts out the purpose of that one. Means that second example in which we were just given with a single node, and because of that, what was there, that we were required to return that node only, not null value. And if our whole subtree, not subtree, but basically whole tree is empty, then we need to return null, right? So that case is also handled in this line of code only. So basically at this line of code, we handle two cases. And then after this, we are again doing the same thing the way we were doing before only, that we were having a left variable, which is here, and we were having the right variable. Basically, in my previous video, I had used LCA1 and LCA2, and they are solving the same purpose as here, basically storing the left and right. And in this, it will call it left subtree and it will call it right subtree. And simply pass the vector as it is, the way it was passing P and Q there as it is. Now we have calculated with the left and right nodes. Now comes the part of basically finding that LCM. If left is also present and right is also present, means left and right both of them are present in subtrees which are basically separated, means not in the same subtree but in different subtrees, and both of them are present. Then we need to return root. Means the case when we are given with basically let me irresistible. So basically when we were given with this 7 and this 4, in this case only it is in same subtree, right? But when we take the case of 7 and we take the case of 6, in this case we need to return this 5, right? So in that case this will be fulfilled, that if left and right both are given, then we need to return root, and that root will be 5. Else there is one more condition, that if left is present, the way we were doing in past, that if LCA1 is there, then we need to return LCA1 or we need to return LCA2. So here I've taken like, if left is given, then we need to return the left or we need to return the right. And this is solving that part when both of the nodes are present in same subtree. So this is how we have now covered up with basically 4 variations of same question. In this, vectors is given, and now comes the part of time complexity. So the time complexity of this will be again order of h, basically the height of the tree only. This find function is basically finding out, and it could have the length up to the height of the subtree only. So that's why it will be simply order of n only, and n I'm referring to height of the tree only. So again I could say the time complexity will be order of n, and the space complexity will be order of 1. Why order of 1? Because we hadn't used anything new, is anything as auxiliary content, anything like that. So that's all for this question. Thank you.